Hello. Hello, everyone. How you guys doing? How is everyone today? Hello. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I was feeling a bit squeak. I think I ate too much for lunch, so I need to talk a little bit slower before I feel kind of bloated right now. But hello. Today we are also the Knights of Noodles. Yes, the Knights of Noodles. Yes. Um, how is everyone today? How's everyone? Hold on. I was trying to finish trying to do some stuff on OPS, but it seems like I think the just chatting room broke on me a little bit. And by broke on me, it is a black screen. So I was like, what the hell's going on? All right. So I played a game yesterday. I kind of want to talk about that first. So I'll show you a picture. Let's see if it works. Boom, picture. There it is. Let's put that there for now. Yeah, that's good. So this was I didn't only took the one picture, unfortunately, but this was the game I played yesterday. Boredom to a point. I primed 4 of my 10 minis. How about you? I need to start painting up again. I need to start painting. Today is my mother's birthday, so I don't know about how long I'll be able to go for. But yeah, let's get to the point of talking about this game, which I really want to talk about, because it is one of the rare wins I got to do. So you can see my World Eaters again. It was basically World Eaters versus Tau. So my friend he got some new Tau, right? And he wanted to play them. So how do I say how it went? Oh, there we go. That's good to see. So I'm looking at my phone because I wrote it all down. Dun, dun, dun. Yep. Doing hidden supplies. There's 5 objectives. Need to. It's basically control points. So 5 control points. You control 1 point in no man's land. Control a win against Tower. Here they have great range. Yeah, they have great range. They definitely do have great range. Yep. Hitting objectives. 5 primary objectives on the map. So you can see in red. I don't know how to show my cursor on stream, but you can see them. So the red ones, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's one behind at the top right over there. And basically the score ended up being 51-48. So I won. I barely just won. I barely won by 3 points. Yeah, 2,000 points against each other. So two full normal size game. I I stacked my Angron first turn. Angron died turn 2 actually, because I tried to go for the 12-inch charge with Angron and it did not work. It did not work. So turn 2 he died. So I lost a quarter of my army at that point, but somehow I managed to win. That land raider you see, the one that's been primed red, that's mine. That is definitely mine. It did a lot of work. You see those crew there? I don't know what they're called, but he tied them up pretty good. Tied them up pretty good. Yeah, it was a very nice game. I would go into like the specifics of the game, but let's just say it was a very low score pointing game. No one scored a lot of points. It was basically it all went down to secondary objectives. It's like, hey, you gotta control this point, you gotta kill this character, you gotta go to the end of the battlefield kind of deal. And I had to put every all my berserkers in my Land Raider and my Rhino. So you can see my Land Raider at the left, the really big vehicle, the red one, and then you can see the Rhino at the right on the objective. So each of them had a 10-man berserker squad, but the Land Raider came with Karn, and Karn actually became my MVP because if you can see, I don't think you can see it, but if I zoom in closer, probably. Let's see. You can see the storm surge right there behind that mountain, right there. He managed to kill that in one shot. One shot was all it took to kill that storm surge. And mind you, the Storm Surge is like a 350 point model, and Karn is about 90 points. And learning about it was basically pure melee versus pure range. Whoever came on top. I tied up his shooting quite a bit actually, because one of the army mechanics of Corn or World Eaters is to roll the blessings, right? And based on what rolls you can get really good stuff. So you can choose two out of the eight you can get, I think. Six or eight. So consolidating 6 inches is really, really good because when you charge, right, you get to move a little bit extra. Normally it's three. But with 6 inch, you can wrap your unit or all your models around the enemy unit, and they have to do a desperate escape if they want to get out. Otherwise, they can't fall back. And sometimes when you kill the enemy unit, let's say, for example, my corn berserkers killed like a group of pathfinders, right? And there's like a group of pathfinders like close by. So once you kill the unit, you can consolidate to the closest enemy unit. Most of the time it's 3 inches, but world eaters sometimes they can get the buff where 6 inches, and then you tie up the enemy unit. So that means they get to fight you, right? But that means they also can't shoot unless they want to fall back. So yeah, I tied up all his shooting pretty good. The only thing the only thing I did wrong was killing my best character really early in the game. And if you can see at the top left, you see the guy with the mount, the Lord on Juggernaut and the 8th bound. They did not get into melee. They just were a damage sponge at that point. I tried charging with them like the entire game, and they did not want to go into combat. Hello count. So I'm just talking about my game. I took only one picture, unfortunately. I tried to sneak a picture in. Oh, and then I think turn 3 or so, he had some Tau battle suits, so he deep strike them in my backline, my deployment zone. And rapid ingressing is super good. Can Death Guard use a Vindicator? I believe so. I believe Death Guard can use a Vindicator. But how are you doing, Swampy? I'm just talking about the game I had yesterday. It was a 3-hour game. Oh shoot, gets popcorn. So rapid ingress means you can deep strike on your opponent's turn, but you have to pay one CP, and CP stands for command points. So yeah, that is you're at work. Ooh, nice. I mean, not nice unless you hate it, but yeah, this was the game I did. I won by just like a measly 3 points. Yeah, that was a fun game. Literally, I don't know. You have to get the correct secondary objectives because some of the ones I got involved doing actions on the objectives, whereas I think Corn, or sorry, I keep saying Corn, but I mean to say the World Eaters army really wants to kill enemies for their secondary. So I got lucky with take no prisoners, which means kill entire enemy units, and the more you kill, the more points you get. So I managed to kill two units in one turn, so that brought me up 10 points. That was pretty good. But yeah, very low score pointing game. Mind you, but the max points that you can get is 100, and we scored like 51 to 48. It was nuts. That's super low, by the way. We did not score any primary objectives the entire game. It was basically sometimes we scored none, sometimes we scored five, basically all secondaries. And I got really lucky too, because I had to kill a lot of his stuff. A lot of his stuff. That storm surge, dang. What did I bring? Let me remember what I brought off the top of my head. I brought Angron. I brought Karn the Betrayer, a Slaughterbound, a Lord on Juggernaut, two 10-man Corn Berserkers, six 8-bound, three Exalted 8-bound, 10 Jackals, a Land Raider, a Rhino, and a Forge Fiend. I do have an army list on New Recruit, but that's okay. I kind of know the list by heart because I looked at it like maybe 10 times over. But that's my list. His list, I have no idea except for the Storm Surge and then some battle suits and some Groot. But you can kind of sorry, his is not painted because he just got them. My friend's army's not painted. He literally just got them like a week ago, so he had to build them up. But yeah, this was at not my place, but at a friend's place. It was really warm and very cramped. Oh, there's no dog in the picture. He had a dog too. Unfortunately, no dog in the picture. Okay, but that's all what I wanted to show you guys. Probably, I only played the one game. It was about 3 hour long game or so, so it's pretty good. A 3 hour long game is pretty good. Sometimes we take 4 or 5. This one was one of the quicker ones. Yeah, and then across from us was another game going on. Yep. Oh, I forgot to get water. I forgot to get water for my paints. Hold on, I'll be right back. I need to get some water. I will unfortunately have to close up the camera a little bit. Goodbye. Boom. You guys get to see a black screen. Why is it red? Oh, shoot. I forgot to get rid of something. I was testing something earlier. Nope, not that. Okay. That is okay. Okay. I will be right back. I just need to I'll leave the camera on for now. Let's get to see. I'm painting up this tank today. The Gladiator Repulsor. Why is there bits of red still? How am I going to fix that? Dun, dun, dun. Hold on 1 second. Maybe I can get rid of it. Ah, there we go. Aha. Sorry, I was messing along with a tool. Okay, now we'll be right back. I need to get some water for my paints. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I need to put my hood on. I realize I'm just wearing a t-shirt right now. I need to put on a hoodie so I don't. Also, my old white hoodie, it broke. After 10 years of wearing it, it broke. Also, there needs to be music. More music. Okay, let's see. Let's play this one. Hopefully it works. Yeah, okay, it works. Okay, that's good. Alright, we'll probably spend maybe 2 or 3 hours on this tank. It's probably going to take at least 2 streaming sessions to finish, probably. So that's good. Alright, let me just put a jacket on. It's kind of cold in my room. I will be right back a second time. Okay, now let's get started. I should have done this. I was getting so prepared for stream that I forgot to start it. Okay, let me just adjust my seat because it's kind of a little bit too high. Okay, you guys can hear that. Okay, that's good. Where are my paintbrushes? There they are. This is actually a perfect height. I think I had the chair raised too high. I had it raised way too high. Ooh. I also have a painting session with a couple friends on this coming Saturday or so. So that will be something to do. I don't have a big paintbrush. I'm gonna take this turret off so it might be easier for me to paint. Okay, let's do this. Time to shake this. Shaky, shaky. Yeah, how are you, Count Snow? I don't think I asked you how you were doing. I asked Swampy. He said he was at work. And you guys get to listen to old, really old 2000s music. I bought new paintbrushes, but I didn't buy big ones. I bought small ones, unfortunately. Hey, let's try to paint this up. It'll take a while to paint, and by a while, I mean 50 billion years. I might have to do 2 coats of this. Okay, this paintbrush is working out pretty good. Hello, Celestia. How are you doing? I was just going over my game on Monday and how I barely won it. I need to wet it. Okay, yeah, this brush is very stiff. Okay, let's see if we can make it work though. Now it's really wet. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing very good. I'm just really tired for the past week or so. I think I'm staying up too late is what it is. What's happening? I'm staying up way too late and not getting enough sleep. That's the thing. And now we're painting up a tank that I'm gonna try to paint up today and tomorrow. But yeah, today is my mom's birthday, so I don't have a lot of time again, unfortunately. Ain't it Pancake Day today? Pancake Day? Is it actually Pancake Day? Is that why I was seeing a bunch of Canadians talk about pancakes today? As my favorite hobbyist? I am doing good. I'm your favorite hobbyist? Oh, thank you, Egglord. Thank you. I'm doing good. I was talking about how I won my Warhammer game yesterday. Maybe I should... Maple syrup in reserve? Yes. Every household has at least 1 bottle or more of maple syrup. This paintbrush kind of sucks. But let's just roll with it. I got no like flat tips like this that are bigger. Yeah, I sacked my Anger on turn 1. I tried to get the 12-inch charge in, and he died next turn. He got eviscerated by a Storm Surge. The really big town mech. But yeah, we're going to go back to probably 3 streams for the time being. I think 4 kind of killed me. Happy birthday to Mama Cat Night. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're going out for dinner later this evening. We are going to get Chinese food because we tried to go on my birthday, and it was the entire restaurant was reserved. So we were very sad. But the thing was, it was so weird because it said reserved for like February 3rd. Oh, sorry, reserved for February 4th, and they had a typo because they reserved it on the 3rd. So it's very strange. I'm using a different paintbrush. This one's really bad. Look at my friends and I were talking about doing a crusade campaign. I just don't know how many of them would be actually interested. I need a different paintbrush. This one this one's stiff too. What about this one? This one might do the job. Let's see. Otherwise, I'm gonna buy another one again. Some more. Yeah, I was just learning about crusade campaign. So nice. Okay, this one. Yeah, okay, this one feels nicer. I just need to add another layer to it. Oh, that's super thin down, huh? Yeah, don't trust the process when it comes to painting. It looks ugly now, but it will bloom into a beautiful butterfly. Just like all of you. I'm not saying you guys were ugly first, but I'm saying you guys are very beautiful. Okay, yeah, this paintbrush is broken too. I need better paintbrushes, apparently. But yeah, we're thinking about it. We just have to do a lot of convincing. A lot of convincing of my friends to make sure they want to actually join Crusade and play a Warhammer. But yeah, my friend officially played actual Warhammer. At least it used to. Yes, it does. It goes a long way. Bye, Swampy. Have a good one. Jesus, this is gonna be so awful to do. The flat surfaces are kind of awful to do for tanks. I'm not really keen on it. This is kind of why I don't paint big tanks on stream, because I know it's gonna act this way, or I just suck at it entirely. Airbrush? I do not own an airbrush. I typically paint by hand. I don't think I have any plans to get an airbrush, unfortunately. Am I breathing into the mic? I can hear myself breathe, which is bad. All you guys are breathing manually. Let's get this boy an airbrush. I don't know. I don't think so. I need a new lamp though. I was at my friend's place and he had like this really nice desk lamp, and I was like, oh, that's a really nice desk lamp. How much did you pay for it? And he had me guess. I was like, okay, $50. He said higher, and I said 60, higher, and I said 80, higher. I said 100, and he said higher, and I was like, okay, I give up. He said it costed about $200 for it. I was like, what the hell? That's an expensive one. That is super expensive, like, lamp. Help not create visibly brushstrokes, but cleaning them is insert word. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't. If you notice, I don't like to what's the word? I'm looking for the phrase. I don't like to swear on at any occasions, actually, and the reason is I don't have the guts to do it. Plus, I can't see myself doing it. I don't mind if you guys do it. All my friends do it, and it's become kind of normal. And I think they live with the fact, because they've known me for I don't know how many years at this point. They've known me since elementary school, and they know for a fact that I do not like to swear. Unless I'm really angry and I start doing it, then they get scared. Yeah, it's not for everyone. Oh shoot, it fell off. Oh well, that makes it easier to paint then. I'll just keep this off. Yeah, it's not for everyone. But yeah, the last time I got angry, they got really scared. They do not like it at all. Yeah, this thing just needs another layer. It is super thinned down right now. Also, because it's like a dark green, it won't show the brushstrokes a lot. Yeah, I think, yeah, for this week, we're gonna be doing more Warhammer today and tomorrow, and then on Thursday we're playing Shadow Generations. And luckily enough, that game is pretty short. We'll probably complete it within 2 gaming sessions if I play for 4 hours straight, probably. Not a super long game. 8 hours probably max to complete the whole thing. It makes it scary or intense to hear now. Yeah, yes, apparently so. It makes it a lot more intense. If you make the guy who's quiet, I guess, quiet for the most part, and then they start screaming out of nowhere, you kind of know you did something wrong. That's how they see it. If you make the quiet guy like lash out at you, you done goofed. You've absolutely done goofed. Oh yeah, this door is green. I forgot. Why am I not painting the door? Oh, so heck yeah, you're my favorite hobbyist. You gave me the courage to start painting again. Oh, that's really nice to hear. I've been going in and out of other Warhammer hobbyists, and so far everyone is either really new or really nice or both. Every time I go into like, oh shoot, I got paint on my hand. Yeah, every time I go into like a new person's like stream, it's like, hey, did you guys get started like painting Warhammer? And most of the times, yes, they get started. It's pretty interesting to hear, because I try to look at their channel, and it's a lot of reacting to Bricky's videos. It's like, oh, who would have thought? Who would have thought? Nothing wrong with that. I don't mind. But 9 times out of 10, it's someone's watching Bricky's videos like, I want to get into Warhammer. Yes, get into Warhammer. It is very good. The only tough part is finding people to actually play with. That's the hardest part. But yeah, I think for the Crusade campaign, I have offered a lot of people, all my friends, it's like, hey, I will paint your army for free. But all of them, about it, when I asked them that, they were all drunk. So I'm not too sure if they remembered. I don't think they remembered at all that it's like I offered to paint the army for them. Because they were very, very drunk at the time when I asked them. Nice, nice, nice. There we go. What day was it for Sweden today? Is it Fat Day or something? Also fighting the stereotypes on hygiene. Why don't you find stereotypes on hygiene? Are you calling me a dirty hobbyist? I'll have you know, before I go to the game store, I take a shower and put deodorant on. Okay? It is absolutely foul that people do not at least put on deodorant. What are their armies? One friend has like 10 different 40k armies. He's like the special case. He is very special. He has basically every single Warhammer 40k army that you can imagine. I'm not even kidding. That's not sarcasm. He has like pretty much everything. But other than him, sorry, I'm kind of saying a lot. Other than him, one friend is currently playing Drukhari a lot. He originally wanted to play the Harlequins, but they're not an army anymore, unfortunately. But other than his Eldar, minus Craft Worlds, he has the Custodes. He also has Death Guard, and he also has Gene Stealer Cult, but he's leaning heavily into the Eldar side of things. And then my other friend, who doesn't really play anymore because he likes the fantasy setting a lot. Also, he hasn't had time to paint. He plays Grey Knight. And then one other friend who's currently really, really busy. He plays Orcs. And then I think the last friend I have, he lives pretty far away from me, so there's a very, very low chance that he'll come out. Like, he's like a couple 100 kilometers away or something. He plays Ultramarines. He plays very vehicle heavy. And that's kind of just it. That's how many friends did I talk about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 at least? So yeah, maybe about 5 different people who plays Warhammer within my close friend group. Oh no, sorry, there's 6. There's one guy, I literally bought all his Necrons. And yeah, he's starting to pick it. He's starting to want to play the actual game more. So there's also that part too. I'm gonna put this down. I don't need to grab it on anymore. Why must everything remind me I gotta get rid of the Elder? I'll probably post it unused brew on 40k chats and eyesore. Yes. Sometimes looking at unpainted models can be an eyesore. Okay, there we go. Don't worry. Don't worry. It looks ugly now, but it will get a lot better later. Don't worry. Don't you worry about it. I need to add like maybe two or 3 more layers. Quins and Necrons were my first choice, and I forgot about 40k for a few years. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I think I've been consistent with my 40k stuff. I think the only thing that hasn't been consistent are like the games, because I seldom get to play them because friends do get busy. And then I recently just had to go play a Crusade game. It's less that the knowledge is that I have them and never see the light of day ever again. Might do a good idea to deep fry them. Oh boy, I don't know about that one, Chief. God, I don't know if I want to paint the whole entire bottom. No one's gonna look at the bottom of this mini. Actually, yeah, no one's gonna look at the bottom. It's fine. Disturbed? Yep, this is Disturbed. I don't know if you like Disturbed or not. Disturbed is a good band that I like. Peak. Hell yeah. I like Disturbed a lot. Music is very what I very much what I want to listen to most of the time. Okay, I think that's good. There we go. Goes well with Warhammer clips. Oh, does it? I have not seen. Well, maybe because I don't really watch a lot of Warhammer clips, but a lot of it is just heavy metal. I'm not, but I haven't seen Disturbed a lot in clips other than maybe my YouTube shorts. Iron Within, Iron Without. How goes the construction of my armored vessel? It is going good. Broccoli Gaming is going very good. I just need to add another green layer because you can right now currently see the brush strokes. Also, I missed a couple pieces of like white. I unfortunately do not have any green spray paint. I just had the white. And I'm not using speed paints. So speed paints like contrast paint or ones from Army Painter or Vallejo. Because the last time I tried using a contrast paint on the vehicle, it looked pretty ugly. Not gonna lie. A lot of splotchy areas. So I'm gonna just paint it with just a base color. And that'll be good enough. But how are you, Broccoli Game? I saw him in a concert back in 2016 with Rob Zombie. Ooh. Interesting. I don't know. I don't think I can go to concerts IRL. They kind of freak me out after hearing my brother going to a concert and him getting sucker punched in the face. I don't think I can do that. The mosh pit. Yes, the mosh pit. I think contrasts look great on smaller minis rather than big ones. Yes, it looks a lot better on smaller ones. And because this one has a lot of flat surfaces, it won't look as good. Same thing with Space Marines too. Unless you're like really confident in your abilities that you can paint contrast on Space Marines, it won't look that good. Also, I am going to buy some more Age of Sigmar models because apparently they're having Osiark Bone Reaper pre-orders come out this week or so. So I'm planning to pick up a couple of things. And if you've seen them, I'm planning to pick up at least 3 of the units probably. You're doing well. About to use Blood Angels with my red Iron Forge host. Ooh, nice. Nice. Blood Angels are good. I didn't realize until very, very later when I was playing my Blood Angels is that a lot of the characters only have damage 2 characteristics. A lot of them don't go above 3 unless you're playing Mephiston. A lot of them is just 2. So it's very, very awkward to see all your best units just do 2 damage in melee. It is very, very awkward. Maybe I need a smaller paintbrush. I can't get into these crevices. It's a lot of white is showing. Trust the process. I swear, I'm a good painter. In his world. Yes, in his world. I've never played the Sonic 06 game. And funnily enough, I don't think I'll ever will. But some of the songs slap. That's all I can say. Some of the songs do slap. Life's an open book in his world. Come. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm trying not to get into the painted area. Fresh 40's version of the version. I think I listened to it a couple times, but I like the one that was mainly in the game, probably. I think it was this one. This one, I can't remember what the band name was though. Yeah, I'm gonna need a smaller paintbrush to get into the little crooks and crannies of this. Yeah, I need to invest in a better lamp too. This lamp it's okay. I just need something brighter. That's about it. Yeah, zebra head. Yes, zebra head. Hold on. Let me just grab a smaller paintbrush. Why is my hand wet? Can't see from this angle. This one, this one. This one might work. Nope, that one's busted. That one's super old. Maybe we can use... Yeah, I need to buy bigger paintbrushes again. This one could work. We'll use this one. But yeah, it is very, very nice kind of vehicle you're painting. Off the top of my head, it reminds me of an impulsor tank. Yes, Buckethead, it is an impulsor tank. It is a Gladiator Lancer. It just uses the impulsor chassis, and it uses the Gladiator tank turret. Oh, have I seen you before, Buckethead? How are you? How you doing? I don't think I've seen you before. Welcome, welcome. I am currently painting this tank very, very slow. Okay, maybe I'll use this paintbrush for now. So it'll take a little bit longer, but it looks like... Okay, I'm not getting the brush streak, so that's a good sign. So now I can get into the little details of it. That's good. And then hopefully it should clean up a little bit. Good, man. It's good to see another person getting Warhammer. How are you? I'm good. I was just talking about earlier in the beginning of the stream how I won a Warhammer game against my friend yesterday. So that was really fun. I don't usually win against my friends because one of them, he is very experienced. He's been playing for over 10 years or so. So he knows what the hell's going on. And then me, I started maybe 5 years ago, so I can't really call myself a newbie anymore. But yeah, it was a close score. It was World Eaters against his Tau. And the score was 51-48, so very, very low scoring. I don't know if you play the tabletop, because so far everyone I talked to kind of doesn't play the tabletop, and I always seem to assume that people... Any highlight narrative bonus in the game, Angron died second turn, so I literally sacked him. He did not get to charge in. I tried charging in with him, but I failed the 12-inch charge. Haha, yeah, I tried charging in with boxcars. And then Angron died to a Storm Surge, but luckily enough, funnily enough, Karn killed the Storm Surge in one turn. Imagine a 90-point model killing something worth over 350 points. So that was super funny to see. Okay, we're just gonna keep using a small paintbrush because currently it is doing wonders for me. Don't actually like the paint compared to building and gaming myself. Yeah, there are people like that too. Some of my friends, they like the building portion of it, but they don't like the painting portion of the hobby, which is why I normally offer to help them paint. And so far, all the times I asked them is that they were drunk. But that's okay. They'll come around to it eventually. I helped one friend paint free of charge. And then for my birthday last year, he got me really, really expensive paintbrushes. I can't imagine that. Actually, I play Necron, so it's very common occurrence for me. Yeah, I helped my friends paint his Necrons too. Very easy. Very easy to paint is what I can say. Super, super easy. Yeah, it took me maybe 2 or 3 painting sessions to help him paint his entire 500 point army. It was just combat patrol. I would love to play a game or two when I learn my data sheets. Yeah, it's very intimidating at first, because when we swapped my friend from combat patrol to the actual game, he had a lot of trouble remembering a lot of things. Yes, except for the hyperphase blades. Yes, my friend did not like that part. The hyperphase blades are pretty hard to do. I had a tough time too. I cheated and used and contrast paint. Actually, I used Striking Scorpion's contrast paint from Citadel. So I cheated a little bit. But I don't know how people do non-metallic metal. It's rough. I think it's dry enough. I can continue doing it. So we're gonna paint slowly. Yeah. I am down to help people get into Warhammer. Literally, I think you heard this multiple times, people who are in my chat, but I'm literally forcing my friend to play by getting him all the Necrons he currently own. Because I bought a starter set for 9th edition, which came with both Space Marines and Necrons, but I just wanted the Space Marine half, so I was like, hey, to my friend, we'll call him friend A. So I tell friend A is like, do you want these Necrons? I literally don't want them, and I want you to play Warhammer. So yeah, I forced him to play Warhammer, and he wants to play it more than I do. Honestly, the slap green and some dark green contrast on top of it, I could not be bothered. Apparently, airbrushes solve everything. Yes, airbrushes do solve everything. Makes life easier for everyone. It's just that it is a total pain to clean it out. You have a critique or two? Okay, let's see it. Maybe after the stream, I can take a look at it. And then we can see what you can work on. Because I am just a very, very amateurish painter. Meanwhile, me trying to paint a ginormous tank with this tiny, tiny paintbrush. I don't know. I'm not seeing any brush strokes with this paintbrush, so I think it's working pretty good for me. Because this one right here left a bunch of paint strokes. He got me back into Warhammer a bit ago. Now I crave to destroy the tabletop. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I'm trying to convince him, my friend A, to play more, but he has said it is very expensive. So I'm like, I'll help you buy some. It's okay. I'll help you buy some Warhammer models. Just play. I need to just lean into going to one line. If I start painting randomly, you can actually see the streaks, which looks really, really ugly. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Crusade campaign would be really fun. Just have to do convincing to my close friends. I don't have any paint or any paint brushes at the moment. Oh, you don't? Okay. That's okay. I let my friends use my paint and paint brushes, and that's why I buy cheap ones too. Because sometimes when your friends use them, they kind of go ham with it and try to. It does not look good. Yeah, be careful when you give your friends expensive paint brushes, because sometimes they don't take care of it. But at that point, you give them the dollar paintbrush and be like, "Yeah, go ham." I don't know. I see a lot of experienced painters. They like using the cheap paintbrushes rather than the expensive ones. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. You see this one right here? My friend used it. He kind of chipped away the thing. It's fine. The thing is literally like $1 anyway. It is not a story, by the way. It is not a story. It's okay. Is that Twitch chat in the very red? Yep, that is Twitch chat. Sorry. I know there are rules about it, but I think when I was reading up about Twitch chat and Twitch stuff, it's like you can't combine the two. And also I turn off ads on Twitch, so yeah, Twitch doesn't get money, so I don't really care. But yeah, you guys can bond with Twitch chat for the time being. Yeah, I am very fortunate enough to be able to stream on both YouTube and Twitch. And that's it. If I had to choose one, I would probably go on YouTube, because apparently people on YouTube like looking for me apparently. This is something I haven't. Oh, unfinished messages. Well, okay, no problem. Sometimes I fat finger the enter button, and sometimes it looks really awkward. I understand that feeling too. It's like, hey, oopsies, unfinished message. I accidentally fat fingered the enter button. But yeah, I turned off Twitch chat. I mean, turned off ads on Twitch because I couldn't be bothered, and I also feel very, very annoyed waiting for a minute or 2 minutes or 30 seconds to be able to watch a person. I don't know. That's just me currently. That can change in the future. Putting Twitch and YouTube chat in a one stream is kind of new to me. Oh, is it? Huh. It's very, very interesting because I think a lot of streamers, they tend to stick to one platform. If it was overkill to bring 10 cultists and a lord discording on Hellsucker against a Phoenix Lord and 2 Warwalkers. 250 match point, by the way. That's not overkill. That's at that point limit. It's kind of hard to say because I don't usually play games at 250. It's like super, super low. I think I think at the bare minimum, I play points at 500, and that's kind of just it. That's the bare minimum. I would probably play a 40k game in. But yeah, I'm gonna spend some more money to I'm gonna spend some more money in this coming weekend on some more Bone Reapers for Age of Sigmar. That's fair. Honestly, if there are ads, I kind of suck it up, especially if it helps support the creator. Yeah, that's too. I'm still at the point in streaming where I kind of feel guilty for taking money. So I don't especially really need it right now. The ironic thing is I'm still looking for a job. So that's the irony of like I don't want your money, but I'm currently unemployed. But I have some money saved up, so don't worry. I feel kind of like any game I play with a friend that got me back in game, I use all 2,300 points in my army. That's nice. People are free to do what they do. I'm just very by the books when it comes to points and how Games Workshop sets it up. But people who are really, really by the books, like they tend to like be like, oh yeah, you can't take that back here. You made that move. It's like, buddy, come on. It's literally just a game. I'm literally have a beer in hand. I'm chugging it. But my friends are pretty good. They're pretty supportive. I make a bad move and they let me take it back. I let them take it back too. And there are other times it's like, oh, my more experienced buddy, he gives me some tips too. It's like, hey, maybe you should charge at this thing instead of this thing, because Angron cannot make the 12-inch charge. And I was like, no, forget that. And he fails it, and then he dies turn 2. Yeah, it's a hobby of enjoyment. Like to play a certain way, then keep playing that way. You deserve after spending hundreds on minis. Yes, exactly. You buy the minis and be like, yeah, you can do whatever the hell you want. I seen some people on Twitch, they paint their Space Marines like whatever the hell colors they want. And I think I saw one that was like Winx Club inspired or something. It was very girly, but I was like, that is such a cool concept. Like, you do whatever the hell you want. And whoever thinks otherwise can go suck it, apparently. Yep, that's what happens. Like, if they disagree with you and you're being kind of nosy about it, your opponent hated me because his Warwalkers had vehicles and the Lord Discordant can do up to 6 wounds by looking at them because of vehicles. Never seen a man fume so hard. Yep, that is... I know what the Lord Discordant can do. It is definitely an anti-vehicle killer. It likes to kill vehicles a lot. I'm gonna need to add a... Yeah, it's still looking kind of ugly. Maybe I'll add a third layer. Since I play only against AdMech so far, yes. And people don't realize it, is that there are definitely stuff out there that has anti-vehicle. There's definitely that. usually data sheets are open to everyone because a lot of times opponents will ask me, "It's like, hey, what does this unit do?" And it's like, "Oh yeah, this unit has like so X and X and X and Y, X and Y," and they're like, "Oh okay, so I gotta be careful around them." It's like, yes, you gotta be very very careful around them. Anti-vehicle, anti-everything with those bloody stats. Yes, my exalted 8 down. I did not know Tau battle suits would be vehicles. I did not realize Tau battle suits were vehicles until he told me. I was like, that changes things a little bit. Like, don't be like the type of opponent that like hides rules until the very last moment, because sometimes they just don't know, and it's up to you to tell them. It's like, hey, what does your Lionel Johnson do? And it's like, yes, my Lionel Johnson literally kills everything, and yeah, that's it. And then you're like, yeah, he has fight first. Lionel Johnson has fight first, and that literally made my opponent like be like, I'm not fighting him anymore, so it's okay. Like sometimes like you can't really be too secretive about those type of things. Can't wait to get my paws in the Catan Shard of the Void Dragon. Yes, the Catan Shard of the Void Dragon is very very good. Is very very good. Yeah, I'm gonna add a second layer. This is. I need to probably thin it down a little bit though. That's the thing. I think yeah. I'm starting to remember now. I usually do add a slightly thinner third layer when it comes to painting. Okay, maybe we'll just look at this for a minute. Okay, yeah, it's super thin. It's still super thin. Like I think you can kind of see it, but when I brush against it, there's like no bumps. It's super thin. It is. I think I thinned down the paint too much, but that's not a bad thing. It's not a super bad thing. It's just kind of dry, wet right now. That joke reminded me of the new Necron model. I can't spell his name to save my life, but it's got crazy. Oh yeah, what's it? You're talking about the named character, Destroyer one. Nemesis is no. I know which one you're talking about. So an N. Necrosar Amentor. Yep. Wishing upon a star with Kravik more than the worst, but gonna do him up with red hazard stripes in the darker stream. You and me both, Broccoli. I want that model too. That's the start of a new Iron Warriors model army for me. It's a start because I sold my Tyranids, and I do want to start up another army, so that'll be painting. Hello, Stop Motion. How are you doing? There are a lot of you today. Also cracking open a cold one. Sorry, I've been talking kind of nonstop for an hour, so I gotta be careful. I am painting up this tank right now. I'm just waiting for it to dry a little bit. It is wet in some places. Beering Warhammer, does it get much better? I hate you, Egg Lord. I'm gonna drink again, apparently. I like beer. I used to hate it, but that's everyone. I need a stretch break too. Okay. Third edition 40k. Oh boy, that's like old. That's really old. When was that made? Like 90s or so? Probably 90s. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, but I think I found a good position for the chair. I have to lower it a little bit. You and Dark Angels, you're the most chill Dark Angels players I've ever seen. Thank you, thank you. But you know what's really funny? I like to play World Eaters, and apparently I am pretty chill to play against when I'm playing World Eaters because I'm not like shadow boxing in the background. No, sorry, I gotta burp a little bit. So a little bit away from the mic. Okay, let's start this up again. I'm gonna start from this side. Yeah, I made the paint a little bit too thin. I like playing Dark Angels too. They're like a mix of everything that I ever wanted to see in the army. They have shooting, they have melee, they are durable, but durable in the sense Deathwing. What, you ain't raging and boxing? Well, not the raging part, mostly the boxing part I'll do. The shadow boxing in the background is really fun. How would you react if you were fighting a guard part but they want horse spam? That's tough. I don't think I've ever played against a guard army that horse spammed. But I have played my Slaves to Darkness, which is the Age of Sigmar Chaos Warriors. I play very heavily into mounted units with my Slaves to Darkness. And yes, they do hit hard on charge, but that's kind of just it. It probably applies to 40k too. Like once you charge in, that's all they are. Because then they get your opponent falls back their unit, and then you just shoot them off the table, and they're dead. Okay, yeah, yep. I just really watered it down. This is gonna work out pretty well. That's really tempting, and add that to my list. Oh, really? Let's go. Oh, this is In the End, but it's like a cover song by. It's from that one Magic the Gathering trailer, War of the Spark. I don't know who sang it, but I remember really, really liking it because In the End is such a good song, and this cover was really, really well done. It was like the climax for basically that arc of Magic. It was so hype. Planeswalker set. My opponent tried to flex with Dark Angels during slow grow, having a massive ego. He hasn't beaten me once. This year, big ego with Eldar still hasn't beat me. I'm just 5ing with no thoughts. You must be a very good player then. Seems like all the opponents you get are kind of just like meta chasers, it looks like. I just like to play the cool units at this point. I tried meta chasing one time when I was first getting started out. Never again. Never again. Too much money. Way too much money. It was basically I was trying to meta chase Hive Guard, and they fell off really quickly in 9th edition and 10th edition, and I was like, nope, I'm just gonna pick cool stuff at this point. And that's what made me pick a Line Raider for World Eaters, and it was really cool because apparently vehicles also get, like, do you just throw, I don't know, 200 Chaos Cultists at them? That's an interesting thought. No, it's more like you spend to be in the meta for 3 months, and then it changes, and then you spend another $200 every 3 months for meta changes, unless you already have the unit. Yeah, I just thinned down the paint way too much. That's why it looks very, very thin. I think this is where it'll start to look better, hopefully. Also, I'm not too keen on painting vehicles. Yep, water it down a little bit more. Yeah, Rule cool. Exactly, Egglord. Oh, Mario Kart works. That sounds good. Yeah, I just need to water this down a little bit more. Hopefully it doesn't get really splotchy. What was the thing I was going to ask? But how that's how Emperor's Children felt after Grotmas. Yes. What was it? The Grotmas one? The Fulgrim detachment. Yes, it was exactly that. I always wonder what goes on in their head when they make stuff like that. Thinking about getting 120 cultists spiritual. I couldn't do it. I tried playing, no offense to you Tyranid players, sorry, stop motion, but I tried playing Tyranids that way, and moving a lot of a lot of little duders across the board got to me. I couldn't do it. And so I was thinking about Emperor's Children Army after seeing that pretty Fulgrim model from Forge World. It is also very massive. It is a massive looking model, and the wings make it look very, very big. I think someone did a size comparison with them too. It is large and in charge. I watered this down too much. Oh, no one's gonna look at it like super up close anyway. Worth it for the rule cool. Yes, rule cool is very important. Isn't that right, everyone? Rule cool above everything else. Rules change, but your model stays forever. Oh, sorry, the tank was right behind me. I'm so sorry, everyone. You guys get to watch me paint this tank. Well, at least half of it right now. Take no offense, just try and get through my 12 monsters and 120 gaunts. Yes, I couldn't do that. It was literally I really liked doing it. I liked having them when I had them, but I think it got to a point where I was painting the same exact model the same way about 200 times. And then yeah, it got really tiring. And then the playstyle didn't vibe with me, unfortunately. Oh, at least other people like it. I did enjoy my Northern Emissary destroying Thunderwolf Cavalry, like a whole entire unit of 10 man. And I did enjoy also killing a bunch of Custodes. Ooh, you had Defiler. Ooh. I think I prefer the old Defiler compared to the newer one that looks like a peanut, not gonna lie. You want to see if the new custom character rules that GW is gonna release so to make things that are cool. That would be really, really cool. That would be super, super cool. Okay, I think that's enough green. I think any more, and it's gonna look really bad. I've been just painting with this tiny paintbrush for the past hour, and somehow it did justice. It is doing me wonders right now. Yeah, let's try to get this done. Oh, sure, I missed a couple places. Okay. Hold on a second. I love both the flowers. New one could have done with bigger arms, but I'll still get 3. Nice. Any more in your high detail? Yep, exactly. Any more in the how to detail. Also, I need to add washes too. So adding a wash could temporarily get rid of the splotchiness. Like the Rough Rider captain has a daughter of the Abyssal. They can lead Rough Riders. That's all I really want. All as it could encourage kit bashing like in the past. Ooh. I am very basic when it comes to Warhammer, unfortunately. I like the basic color scheme and I like the base models as is. There are a couple times where I will kit bash, like I think with the Terminator Ancient I just changed up the helmet and I changed up the shoulder pads, and that's kind of just it. I like keeping things very, very simple when it comes to painting. People do go crazy, but when you have what's the thing I'm looking for? Sorry, it's like the thing I'm drawing a blank right now. It's sorry, English bad. English really bad right now. Oh, well, it'll come back to me eventually. But yeah, when you like everything and have like no preference, then it can get overwhelming. It's like, hey, I want to buy every army because I like all of them. Oh, sorry. It's like you have no expectations on any army. You just like everything. Because when I tend to watch movies, I'll tend to usually like them unless it's really, really bad, because I go into watching the movie with zero expectations of it being good or bad. So there's also that point. But when you have no expectations, the bad thing about having no expectations of anything is that you can't tell what's good and what's not and what's bad. That's the sad reality of it. Okay, that's enough green. Honestly, that's good. I just made it super thin down paint. Practice makes perfect. Just keep at it. Yes. It looks good so far. It looks good from far away, and that's all that matters. Like, you can maybe kind of see some, like, brush streaks from here, but not really. I'm looking at on camera right now, and I can barely see anything. Currently kit bashing an Elder Lord Archon for 3rd edition. Dark Eldar. Ooh, nice. I'm gonna eat all your paint now. No, I went through 5 pots of paint of gold, and I think that's good enough. Oh shoot, I missed the white. I missed some white here. And this is why I go back and paint too, because sometimes I miss places while not paying attention to myself. There we go. Nurgling detected. You ate 5 pots of gold paint? Yes. You know what stole all my gold paint? Thousand Suns. I have a big army of Thousand Suns. It took all my gold paint, especially that Helldrake. That Helldrake had so much trim on it. It ate through 1 pot. And then I have Slaves of Darkness. They use gold. And then I have Blood Angels, and you use a lot of gold. What else? What other armies? I think that's it. Only those 3 armies. Especially Thousand Suns ate up all my gold paint. The Thousand Suns, they really like their gold trim, is what I can say. The gold trim ate all of it. You need like 20 pots of silver. Yes. Yes. Definitely. I'm kind of scared. I have to help my friend paint up all of his Necrons when he eventually buys them. Also, I'm not sure why I'm painting this turret outside of the chassis, but I think it's okay. I might have to wait for it to actually dry though, because it's on a smaller. There's a smaller surface area to it, so it'll take a little bit. Yeah, this will be a 2-day thing probably, because I have to do all the green, all the metallics, and the red, and then the finer details that I forget. I'm gonna go to a 1k point tournament this week, bringing Ned's Crusher Stampede. Let's go. Oh wait, I actually really like the idea. Oh, you do? Oh, I just look at some references because I'm doing Dark Angels themed. So right now it's just green, metallic, and red. And I'm looking at a picture right now, and it looks pretty good. Necrons are easy. Just dry brush them and put some green in certain places. Yes, exactly. They're not... Once you get past the point that Necrons are dead easy, the paint, you're gonna finish them pretty quickly. And Space Marines too. I think the fastest I've painted a Space Marine is maybe 2 hours or so. So I think that's okay for the most part. Oh, no, we're gonna paint this inside green. There we go. Got Combat Pro myself with extra Doomstalker and Doomscythe. Had them all. I'm painting like all of them 3 hours. Man, you're a lot faster than me. I'm kind of slow when it comes to painting. I typically only... Well, I think before I started streaming, I would maybe do like maybe 2 hours a day. But sometimes if I get really into it, like painting a centerpiece, I do 10 hours or so. But yes, stop motion. You have a big painting process when it comes to when it comes to your nids. That is insane. I cannot do that. Yes, Michael Jackson. Yes, Michael Jackson is good. I like some of his songs. And this is I think this is also goes into the feeling. It's like I have zero expectations of everyone. So there are, I guess, a lot of music I like. Mine is country music. I'm so sorry, country music enjoyers, but I do not like country music. Nuh-uh. A Rust variant, a Krieg variant. Oh, Billie Jean was one of my faves. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I do not know who Billie Jean is. Rust is nice since you have a bunch of different guns. Yes. Lehman Rust is probably like one of the things you want in an Imperial Guard army. I think every single list I've seen takes at least a couple. It's just super, super convenient. Is a song playing right now? Oh, sorry. It's been a while. I'm so sorry, everyone. Yep. Sometimes I forget what's happening. I'm so sorry. You might go for the Rust then? Yes. I am very, very, very absent-minded. Gene Stealer, his jeans? No. No. Pregnant and Michael Jackson's son. Oh, sorry. I typically like listening to songs because they sound nice. I'm also very, very absent-minded when I'm trying to listen to 50 billion things, so that's okay. That's a-okay. Call me out on it, because sometimes I'll like tangent a lot. Also, this green is getting bigger and bigger. Make that metallic bit over there. Alright, I gotta go. I hope you have a lot of fun with painting. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Thank you for dropping by, Buckethead. Thank you for dropping by. Always good to see people drop by and watch me horribly paint some Warhammer. I just learned about that recently. It's okay. Yeah, but I have no exceptions. I put this song in my playlist like maybe a couple years ago. It's okay. Bye, Buckethead. Have a good day. I miss wearing my old hoodie. It was so comfy. This one's really warm. My old one broke. The zipper literally came undone. I was like, I think it's dead at this point. I think I had that hoodie for like 10 years and now it's just dead in the water. Horribly painted, you're great. Oh, thank you. Peace out. Yeah, peace out. I think it's okay. I think I'm at a point where I need to start doing the more advanced techniques when it comes to painting stuff like stippling and like non-metallic metal. God, non-metallic metal would kill me. I don't think I can do it. But yeah, I think I need to start taking it a little bit slowly now. I damaged elbows and never found the same ones again. Yes, mine had the exact ones too. It was the elbows were like severely damaged. It was so thin. It was super thin. But I don't know if I can find the exact same ones. It was just super comfy. But I don't think they would make the exact same hoodies for 10 years. I force you to paint a 2K point neckband in non-metallic band OSL. Nope, definitely not. Nope. I went crazy painting cornbread. Sorry, I just shook the table a little bit. I went crazy painting World Eaters in a month. I'm not doing that again. 1 month was too much for me to paint the entire full army for Chaos. Never ever doing that again. That was close to the same but desaturated. Oh, I know I need more guards if I want to play guard or get them a big tough transport. What transports do they have for guard? They have the Chimera or the Torox. I don't remember anymore. They have one of those two. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think I can get this done by tomorrow. If I put my head to it, this is gonna be done tomorrow. Because today I actually have to go out later in the evening. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for this to dry right now. It's if I overwork areas that are wet, it looks very bad. It looks very, very bad if I overwork areas that are wet still. So that's gonna take some time to dry. You know, can just chat for a little bit. Yeah, that looks okay. I need a drink. But yeah, what kind of beers do I like? I know, I can't remember. Sorry, I'm going back a little bit. It starts to smear a bit of the paint if I recall. Yes, it does start to smear a little bit. As you can see, it is kind of wet right now. Actually, hold on 1 second. Yeah, focus. Yep, it's kind of wet. You can see it's kind of shiny in some places. It is wet, and I don't want to smear the paint. Chimera, Thorax, Valkyrie, and one of the Baneblade variants. Yes, I remember one of the Baneblade variants having a transport. I think it transported like 30 units or sorry, 30 models or something like that. It was insane. Oh yeah, for you guys that weren't there, I can probably show the picture again. But while I wait for this to paint, you can look at this picture of my game. Boom. I only took the one though. You guys go, oh, too big. But yeah, I won this game. 200 something Canadian dollars, yes. I won this game 51 to 48. I sacked my Angron, turn 2, tried to charge him in, and it didn't work. He died. He died to the Storm Surge. And then, yep, it was not a very primary heavy game. No one scored primaries. Everyone scored secondary. You're gonna go for now, Edgord? Oh, bye. Thank you. Thank you, Edgord. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, Storm Surge, some normal things. Angron died early on in the game. Karn the Betrayer killed the Storm Surge in one turn because I put dev wounds on him. And yeah, that was super fun. I charged a lot of my vehicles actually. Berserker Warband is super strong even when you have vehicles to charge in, because when anything charges in, it's like everything gets +1 attack and +2 attacks and +1 strength. No, I got it backwards. +1 attack and +2 strength. Yes. It makes your jackals really strong, which are about 65 points or something. It's a lot to keep track of when you charge in. It's super nice. But yeah, that was a picture. If you guys haven't seen that. Now see, is this dry yet? No, not quite. But I'm excited to play Dark Angels later on or so. The Vulcan Heavy Boltoger goes burr. Saw a game where I killed Angron 3 times over. Damn, that guy rolled a lot of... Either that was 9th edition, or that guy rolled a bunch of 6s in 10th edition. That's crazy, though. That's super crazy. Where was it? Oh, there's still quite a lot of you. Oh my god. You guys really like the Warhammer hobbyists. I guess because you guys are also doing your own Warhammer hobbying too. But I think at this point, I think because it's really weird because I didn't think I would get, I know it's kind of sad, but it's like I didn't think I would get over like 100 subs on YouTube within like a year or so. I thought it would take a lot longer at the rate I was going. But if you really think about it, if you are consistent, it becomes like an exponential growth. You can understand how exponential growth happens. It's like a slow start, and then all of a sudden it just peaks. That plays 3 Lords of Skulls? No, I don't. I actually don't. That sounds amazing though. Your profits would go up if it cut the prices by half. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how, because it's a business model for them, right? I really have no idea because it costs them probably like dirt cheap to make the plastic kits, but there's probably a big demand for it. Okay, I think I'm gonna just like say it because I don't think it's gonna be in my mind for like the next week or 2. But I think for all those people who have joined into stream, what made you want to like watch the stream and what made you want to stay is what I want to know, because it seems like the number one thing I'm getting is that people see Warhammer is like what interests them in coming into stream. I don't know what the other thing is for staying, which is the weird part. So I'm kind of curious. Feedback is always nice. Oh, this song is so nice. We're at a good point. This song is so good. I love this song too much. Hands are shaking cold. These hands are meant to hold. I stumbled across your one stream because I was looking for new Warhammer VTubers in the state. Well, your chill personality and shared interests. Okay. So something relatable. I find that the same thing too. I need to be a little bit more open about stuff. I tend to keep things to myself too many times. So need to be a little bit more open. Okay. Yeah, I think I have heard being called chilled and relaxed a lot. Minus the times I've been mad at my friends. I think you already talked about that. It's like they don't like it. They don't like it. Most of the time when I do try to get angry at people, it's really weird because if I know them as a friend, I try to not get angry, and all of a sudden it turns into being really sad. To the point it's like I get sad for trying to be angry at them, and it just goes into complete sadness. And then oftentimes I give them the silent treatment too, because I don't want to say anything. I think this is dry enough. We'll add another layer. I'm a Pinkie Pie type person, being bubbly and friendly, but it can be overwhelming for most reserved people. Yeah, that too. I understand that, like, people who are reserved, like myself, I tend to be overwhelmed by people who are overly, like you said, overly bubbly. But when you meet overly bubbly people for like a lot of the times when you talk to people, you get used to it. I have a lot of friends who are like you, so it's quite normal for me. But the thing is that they're all like IRL friends too. For me, it's a different story when I'm talking to people online. Because when you talk to online people in the voice chat, it's a little bit different. Because sometimes I don't know what they're gonna say, and sometimes they ask you for something online. It's like, hey, you want to meet up in person? I was like, no. First time talking, no. I do not want to meet up with a person I literally talked to one time, because I don't know what they're gonna do. That's the thing. I think I had that happen to me a couple weeks ago. Like, the guy was nice and all, but like he wanted to meet up IRL after talking one time, and I did not want to do it. Because it seems like he wanted to like bum a place to stay at, and I was like, no. Can't do that. There are limits and boundaries that need to be set, and that's one of them for me. Okay, there we go. But yeah, you are doing good counts now. You are absolutely okay. Yeah, the same thing goes with meeting new people too. Like, I see a lot of people on the internet have expectations of who they want their friends to be. It's like, I want someone who is nice to me all the time. I want someone who shares the same interests all the time. I want someone to be there 24/7 for me all the time. I was like, that is a lot of expectations to make new friends. Honestly, it's really, really weird, because a lot of friends I've made, I've never ever expected to be friends with them until like my other friends introduced me to them, and we got along really well. It's super weird. Like, to reiterate, I never thought I would be friends with them, and all of a sudden he invites me to his wedding. So you never know who's gonna be your friend. Don't be like, look at the person and be like, how they act in class and whatnot, how they act in like in the school settings. Like, I don't know if I can be friends with this guy, and all of a sudden you realize they're like super super cool. Yep, you have expectations to your friends. No, I don't. You just make them, buddy. You just have to make friends. Just talk to people. It doesn't matter like who they are. Just talk to people. See if they're a nice person to talk to. You just tend to be overly enthusiastic half the time. I've learned to read their body language. Yeah, just read their body language. And then another thing is, like, you can have like literally no similarities and still be good friends. I have some friends who literally have like, I've been friends with them for a long time, and there's some things that are we don't vibe with. Like I'm not really a big car person, but I have a friend who I've been friends with for like, I don't know, since elementary. And then yeah, we're still friends. We still talk to each other, but we have very different hobbies. Very, very different. Yeah, like you said, stop motion. Just make friends. That's literally it. Talk to them. Yeah, try to if you're making new friends, I think this is a lot. Just ask a bunch of follow-up questions. Ask about their hobbies. And if they're really reserved like I am, just wait. Just literally be patient with them. They will talk to you when they want to talk to you. And then once you figure out what their hobby is, they're never gonna stop talking. That's all I can say. They are never ever gonna stop talking about their one hobby that they really really like. Okay, that's enough paint for a second layer. When I met an artist, I try not to startle them. And one friend I made, I really just asked, "Hey, what's your drawing like? Your art looks neat." Yes, compliment them. People like compliments. I okay with the start, but I'm definitely more extroverted than introverted. Honestly, I can without problem start a fun conversation. Yeah, you get used to it. I identify myself as a introvert, but sometimes you have to just start conversations. And if you do a lot of public speaking, which I had to do in my schooling, you have to actually talk to people. There's not a job in this world that I can think of that involves you not talking to people. You definitely have to go talk to people, and that is why you have a lot of school group projects to do in college and in high school. Is that they want to see if you can work well enough with other people. That's literally just it. And yeah, that's literally why there's group projects. If you can't work with other people, you're gonna actually suffer. You're gonna suffer a lot working with other people in the real world. Like it's gonna be really rough. People don't want to work to you if you're not cooperative. Oh, I had a funny story with one of my group projects or a group assignment in college. Introvert, extrovert, so a mix of both. What is that? A ambivert? I think it's called ambivert. Yeah, it's like an ambivert. What was another thing? Oh yeah, I was talking about the group assignment I had. So there was this group assignment we had. It was for a philosophy class. I just broke this paintbrush trying to clean it. I'm gonna throw this one out probably. But yeah, group assignment, 6 people. It was for a philosophy course. We had to write a 600-word essay between 6 people, and I kid you not, everyone in my class was thinking the exact same thing. It's like, this is the stupidest assignment I've ever heard of. And it was really funny because like we get into like a WhatsApp call and we're like, okay, what the hell do we write? And it's like, I have no idea. So someone starts generating like ideas, right? And it was like, okay, I'm gonna write this, and this. Everyone write a little bit, and we just smash them all together. And one guy said the funniest thing is like, hey, if you don't contribute anything to this dumb assignment, we're gonna put your name down anyway because it's stupid. And we all thought the exact same thing too, but everyone did contribute because everyone thought it was the dumbest assignment. I have to make new friends many times, and I've had to start from the beginning again. So you've gotten used to chatting. Yeah, people do move a lot. I am fortunate to be able to stay in one place and have all my friends within the same area. But a lot of them have moved away, but within driving distance. So I can still talk to them. But because we're getting older and older, it's kind of hard to talk to. Most of the time I talk to them within Discord. Yeah, exactly. That's why I thought it was really stupid. It was a stupid assignment. Everyone did not care about it. Everyone was like, if you don't write anything, we're putting your name down. Okay. Oh, here we go. More disturbed. Here we go. Get down with the sickness. The song hits hard, especially for me. Yeah, that's one thing about working with other people in college is that you gotta vibe with one another, and by vibe I mean be cooperative when working. If you're gonna question everything, it's gonna make working on the group project that much longer. And if you do that, if you're working with them for the entire semester, imagine spending like an extra 2 or 3 hours trying to argue with someone. Just separated. Oh, separated. Yeah. There are times where you just separate, go separate ways. It's not a bad thing. I had some friends too that do that. I missed this part. I forgot to paint that green part over there. Yeah, it's not. How do you dry brush? I try to make sure I have minimum amount of white or sea spray. I tend to accidentally apply too much of results. Look good though. That is a very, very good question. So like you said, you mentioned you add very, very little, right? And then typically I tend to go in one direction when dry brushing. Like if you're with dry brushing, you want to maybe pull down, maybe like a pulling down motion. Or if you're trying to get all the air, circular motion, trying to get everything. But typically one direction up to one stroke in the direction probably. And if there's too much on it, maybe you're probably dry brushing too hard, because sometimes I dry brush too hard and it's like, oh shoot, I had too much. So I try to soften it a little bit. Start softly, and if it's too little, try and put a little bit more pressure on it. Or if there's too much paint on it, try to add less paint on it. I don't know. That's probably what I would do. If that makes any sense to you. Yeah, you might have been brushing too hard. And then the other thing too, it might be the type of paintbrush too, because typically, I think GW or Games Workshop typically does it with a thick bristle for brushes. So if you look at this one, right? This one has very, very thick bristles on the brush. So that's what it looks like. Sorry, that's dusty. But some other people, they will use a softer one, like this one. This one's very soft. I just find with these ones is that they're very hard to clean, and by the time you clean them, they'll stay wet for a long time. You can kind of compare the two. So I'll put a comparison. You got super, super soft and then super, super thick. I tend to like the super thick ones a lot because, I don't know, it just feels right. It feels right for me. Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, makeup brushes. Oh, yeah, makeup brushes work for dry brushing too. My mom gave me some of her makeup brushes, and I was like, these are mine now for dry brushing. But yeah, once you learn how to talk to people, it gets easier, because then you meet all kinds of people, and then you pretty much have a certain way you want to talk to them. It's like, hey, you have a certain way to talk to people who are very sports oriented, someone who is very, very, very nerdy, someone who really, really who works in the trade. You just ask them. It's like, hey, do you like D&D? Oh, talk about D&D. It's like, hey, What's your workout like? Oh, okay, I'm doing this, this, and this in the gym. Or you can ask about trade stuff. It's like, hey, you're an electrician. How do I do blah, 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 blah. X and X. Or smoother dry brushing. You want your brush to be a bit wet. Yeah, I forgot about that. You're that's a good point, Stop Motion. Yes, sometimes you want the paintbrush to be a tiny bit wet. It does come out chalky. That's enough. Oh, yeah, this green is looking good. Yep, I waited good enough. That is a good... There's no, like, brush strokes on it, too. That's good. This is looking really good. Nice. I just missed a little bit of area right here. But yeah, I knew that this green would take a long time. It took a long time to do. I'm going to use the same paintbrush. I just need to get rid of the green. I think I will wash it. Sorry, I'm going to add the wash in the end. Because I'm probably going to do it all non-oil. Yeah, but the thing with adding too much water is that it can kind of... I don't know what happened. I tried to dry brush with a wet paintbrush, and the paint came out throughout like all the surfaces of the carapace of the Tyranid I was painting. So never again. I need to be careful about it. I mean, I like how my older models look. I call it a graphic art aesthetic. Ooh, graphic art. That's cool. People kind of told me it's a bad thing. Is it? Huh. I don't know. I've never seen it, so I don't know what to say. Dang. So I'm just looking throughout Discord right now while I wait for stuff to dry. Oh, wait, it's my server. I was like, why are there messages in my server? I was like, wait a second, I started streaming. 1 second, 1 second. Okay, I am back. I need to find some metallic paint now. I think I'm gonna go with lead belcher because that's usually what I go for with this one. So give me a couple minutes or so while I look through my paints. Where are you? I'll put you in here. Oh, I did put you in here. Let's see. There you are. Right there. Ah, this container won't close. Alright, let's paint all the metallic bits. See how I can get done. Let's see. Yeah, let's use this one still. Probably be a little bit messy, but I can clean up the green areas pretty quickly. Okay. Gotta call it quits for tonight. Oh, goodbye, stop motion. Yeah, it must be pretty late. It must be pretty late for you. We will be done this by tomorrow, hopefully. This will be a quick job to do. It's so wet with green. Damn it. Okay, let's go. Still pretty green. Okay. There we go. Okay, we're good. The greens mixing. It's still kind of thick. 2340. Yeah, that's close to midnight. You probably do have some schooling to do tomorrow. That's a lot of schooling to do. I don't think I can ever stay that late for school days. I think the closest I did was like on average probably 11 or so. There was one time I actually did stay up past midnight, and it's because I fell asleep watching TV. Yep, I fell asleep watching TV. That kind of sucked. Okay, I'm gonna lift this up. There we go. But yeah, have a good night, Stop Motion. Thank you for stopping by as always. And always wanting to improve. Yeah, always trying to improve. It's kind of tough at this point for me because I feel like I've done everything I want to do in painting other than the more advanced techniques. Okay, let's see. But yeah, finish this tomorrow probably. Hopefully I can stream longer tomorrow unless I get very, very tired. I've been tired the past week or so. It's been long. Been very, very long. This Guile's theme. Yeah, this is Guile's theme. Guile's theme from Street Fighter. We love Guile. Guile is goated. So I'll paint this metallic for now. I'll add another layer because it looks kind of thin. Okay, if I get airbrush, then hopefully I'll be able to get some rest soon, Matt. Yeah, I think I need to stop staying up late. I think that's my #1 problem, is that I've been staying up late, but I've been getting sleep. The thing is, I think it's the staying up late part is kind of making me tired. So I think I need to sleep earlier is what I need to do. That's probably just the thing, is that I need to sleep earlier and not stay up too late. All right, let's do this. Just a little bit more to do for today. I'm running out of metallic. Good thing I have another pot of lead belcher somewhere in my painting area. Oh, I remember one thing. I was helping my friend paint, and he used up all my gold paint to paint up a egg from, what's it called, Jack and Daxter. I'm building the new MK3 Breacher Squad today. Nice. Hello, James Shrimpton. How you doing? How you doing on this fine, wonderful Tuesday/Wednesday, whatever part of the world you are in? Are you painting? You're probably painting for Horus Heresy, right? Horus Heresy. I don't think I can get into it. Too many armies to keep track of. Too many tabletop games to keep track of at the moment. Hoplite gold by Speedpaint. Love how it looks. Gold is nice. Gold is very nice. Okay, I made this way too wet. Sucks. I think I did thin it down too much. The wet palette is thinning it down. Okay, that's probably all the gold, all the metallic I'm gonna add to this while I wait for it to dry. Is this very splotchy? Very, very splotchy right now. Hello, Love Space. How you doing? It's good to see you. I think you've been in this stream a little bit. I think I recognize your name. You lurking right now? You lurking? With Space Serene. Oh, he's near bits. Ooh, that'll look good. Hello, what you doing? I'm painting a Dark Angels themed Gladiator Lancer for my for my Dark Angels army. Good thing that paint pot was nearly empty. I kind of dropped it. Oh no, I got fingerprints on it. Yeah, don't hold the turret. Don't hold the turret up the gun. That's what I learned. Have a good one. I can't wait to see your tank when it's complete. Yeah, it'll look pretty decent, hopefully. It will look pretty decent. Yes. I think Love Fate came at a bad time where I just dropped the ball on holding a Warhammer mini and just dropped it almost within the paint pot. We are doing good for the time being. Do I call you Noodle or Knight or Noodle Knight or Knight Noodle or Nooning? Noodle? Oh yeah, you can call me Noodle. That's tend what people call me by. People tend to call me Noodle. Ooh, Smash. Yeah, Smash Mouth. This is Smash Mouth. This was from Shrek. And this was also in the Digimon movie. People do not know that it is from the Digimon movie, but it is. I need a smaller paintbrush. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, smaller paintbrush. Okay, where is it? Alright, where are you? Well, we will use this one? Yeah, this one's gonna work. Okay. All that glares is gold. Only shooting stars. There we go. Kind of noodle am I? That is... I never really thought about that one. What kind of noodle am I? Ramen noodle? Vermicelli noodle? Maybe a vermicelli noodle, probably. Yeah, let's go with vermicelli. We'll go with that one for now. Shooting stars. Oh yeah, I've been kind of lazy too making videos. I need to be careful about that. I've been kind of lazy editing videos. I love that for you. Really? Oh, do I feel flattered in this situation? Or do I feel... I don't know what feeling I feel right now. Get you, okay. There we go. Oh boy. Okay, let's do this. Noodle party? Noodle party? I don't know if we want to call it a noodle party. Some people may think otherwise about noodles that way. Pasta party? Pasta party? I do love some good pasta, but it has to be like the good kind. The good kind of pasta. Think... What is it? Sorry, I'm trying to think right now. Good pasta is good. Cheap pasta, you can definitely tell a difference. I just shook the table again. I'm so sorry. I do have the camera stand, but somehow it's not stable enough to be able to withstand me bumping into the table. Okay, let's do this. I messed up already. I got some gold. Damn it. Okay. The hard part, adding in the finer details of painting Warhammer minis. I need to remember who comes in the chat nowadays because I'm starting to forget. Okay, let's do this. Was it you that likes to support people painting Warhammer because one of your friends did it, or was that someone else I'm thinking of? It's really hard for me to think about who was it that said it. I think it was you or someone else that said that. It's me? I knew it. I got it right now. High five. High five. I'm the smartest. Praise me right now. I know like I'm always here to support lol. I knew it. I knew it was one of you. Yeah, I played some Street Fighter last week. I don't know if people know anything about Street Fighter, but apparently I was better than what everyone thought. I only played for an hour and it was pretty peak. I could not figure out how to do combos with the character I was playing. Ah shoot. There we go. But yeah, I'm not playing that character again. I'm playing a different character after that. Alright, how am I gonna paint this? So I paint it inside or outside? Okay, let's paint this outside. Yeah, that should work. Yes! Yes! We got it. Okay, I'm trying to add a little bit more emotion to my voice because I sound pretty monotone most of the time. But some people apparently really like monotone people. It sounds like they're really chillaxing or really chilled out. I understand why people like very chaotic people who just kind of like scream into the mic, but I cannot do that because people will definitely call the authorities and be like, "Why the hell is your child screaming?" or something like that. Why are you screaming in the middle of nowhere? Let's see. Is this good? Oh, I missed this part right here. This is from... Yeah, this is also from Linkin Park too. We will clean up the green bits as soon as I finish up this metallic bits. There are a lot of little things to do. My arm's getting tired. I've been literally not resting it properly on the table. I'm gonna add another layer too. Don't want to grab onto the metallic bits that I painted already. There we go. That should be good. We'll add another layer and then clean up the little green bits. I think it's dry enough. Dry enough. I can add another layer. Yes, it is dry enough. We are Gucci. Okay, let's get this done. Yeah, I can see the brush streaks on it again. Oh well, no one's gonna look at it that close up. People are gonna look at it the same distance this camera is looking at it. Yeah, I need to also think about long form videos too. Why is there so much to do? I can see why people do get intimidated by like making videos and whatnot. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work than I thought it would be. It's definitely a lot of work to go through like a small VOD and try to make a long video. But then again, I guess people do like it if they're very experienced with it, because the same thing applies to Warhammer too, or playing any type of game. The more you play it, the better or shorter it'll become. And by the time you get really experienced, games won't take as long as you think they would take anymore. I'm back. Hello, Egglord. Welcome back. I'm still painting. I'm painting on the little metallic bits I need to paint on. I'm adding just 2 layers though. Just 2 layers of the metallic bits. 2 layers should be good enough, or else it's gonna end up being too thick. Sorry, that's the word I'm looking for. It's gonna end up being too thick for it. There we go. I think that's good. No, wait, I missed a little piece right here. There we go. Okay. Has anyone hydrated you since I've been gone? No, I've been dehydrated so far. Put this off here. Oh, you hydrated me? Thank you, thank you. Always. I almost dropped the turret in the paint pot. If that's what you want to know. Stretch break. Thank you. I need to remember that. Let's stand up. Take a drink. Alright, there we go. Okay, time to paint this portion now. Okay, we'll move this away. It's always super interesting to water your VTuber hobbyist, I guess so. One day I'll run out of things to paint, but that won't be when the Iron Warrior stuff come out. That'll probably be a couple more months or so. It's gonna be tough. Oh, sorry, it's not under the camera. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is super thin. Why is it always thinned? I thinned it down too much. I gotta add a lot. I think it's okay though. More thin is better than more thick. Where's my armrest? Oh, it's over here. Okay, that's okay. Armrest is too far away. I used desk instead. Yeah, normally, I think the base color takes the most time when you're painting a model because it has the most surface area. And then when you're doing the small details, it takes a lot less time. Oh, I think I need to buy a better lamp. I'll have to talk to a friend and actually ask him what kind of lamp he uses because this one is not doing good. I need to go above my camera. Yeah, I overworked it a bit too much with the green. You can actually kind of see the marks a little bit, but that is okay. I should have let it dry a little bit more. There we go. Okay, once we finish this, it looks fine on camera. Oh, it does? Okay. Yeah, I think because the type of camera I have is it shows a lot of definition, so it's easier to pick out the details. It's a lot easier to pick out the details because I'm using a DSLR camera, where some people use GoPros, and with DSLR cameras you can see a lot more resolution. It tends to go up to, let's see, it goes up to 4K resolution, but I tend not to go up to 4K because it takes a lot out of my computer. It takes a lot. There we go. Yeah, I think it killed my CPU at one point going up to 4K streaming, because I remember. So I don't think you were here for this, Egglord, but I used to stream in 4K, and sometimes the stream would stutter. And that's because I was streaming 4K on Space Marine 2, and Space Marine 2 is a heavy game. And yeah, so I tend to stream at 1080 instead, because I think that's all people can do on their devices too. That is expensive to do. Yes, but I also like to take pictures of my expensive Warhammer figures on expensive cameras. What was it? This DSLR camera is on the cheaper end though. I think the more expensive one can run you maybe $5,000 or so. This one was about 1,000. It was 1K. But that's because it was also on sale. So originally it was 1,500. It was a $1,500 camera, and that was the only reason I bought it. So that was one of the most expensive purchases outside of Warhammer that I've done. And I'm still working on how to take good pictures. I think I asked one of my other friends. Yes, one of the other friends. He majored in photography, so I asked him a lot of questions. So he helps me a lot. But he mainly used Panasonic. I think it's Panasonic, and then what's the other big camera brand? Canon. He mainly used one of those two. The Sony cameras, and then the Canon cameras. And that's what he told me he uses, so he helps me a lot. I brought a Lumix one. 3-point lighting layout is always a keeper to me. Yes, I need better lighting. I need a better lamp for this, what I'm doing right now. So far, it's okay. But sometimes it's hard to find the finer details. It's a lot harder to find the finer details when it comes to painting. Okay, yeah, once we get all the bigger base paints, had to study for animation degree. Yeah, I kind of wish I went into like a computer degree probably, but I think, like I said, I look at my friends who went with a computer science degree, and they have a lot of trouble finding jobs within computer sciences. I think some of them have been looking for like maybe upwards of 2 to 3 years, and they show up with nothing. So I'm kind of fortunate going into the degree I took, which was, I think, to be very vague, it's like biological sciences. And people are always looking for biologists. But unfortunately, not me. I'm not one of them. Dang, this is super thin. How much paint is in here? Not a lot, apparently. I look at artists and be like, man, I sometimes wish I could draw. I sometimes wish. I missed a spot here. I knew it. Sounds fun learning about living things. Oh yeah, it is very fun. You meet animals you have never met in your life and meet them in places you would never ever go to. I don't know if I can name a lot of them because there are very specific animals to my region, and sometimes people can pinpoint. So there's also that too. People, if you name animals that are very, very specific, it will be very easy to pinpoint. So if you ask people and they say what animals they see in your region, you can definitely pinpoint. But yeah, some of the animals I've seen are like salamanders, some frogs, some what is it? Some mammals, some very small mammals. Salmon. You see salmon a lot actually in my parts. I won't name them because actually there's a lot of them actually. Handling big salmon is rough too. But they are very susceptible to the stress. Hate being outdoors in the summer. If I had to pick one of the different categories, it would probably be farming. No, don't do farming. No, farming's so tough. I'm sorry, I cannot do farming. It's tough. But that's from my understanding. I don't know how other people's understanding of farming is, but when I look at it, it was really tough. You gotta wake up early, work long hours, and then you have your workers and start you value for your love of farming. Yeah, I've had to work with farmers, but as a consultant, and sometimes they are uncooperative. They do not want you on their land, but there is a fish stream going throughout their ditch, and typically they would have to get the city to do the job for it, to clean out the ditch because it's becoming overgrown with vegetation. But if they say no, then they have to do it. The farmer has to clean out the ditch, and it's a lot of work when you're going like maybe like at least a kilometer or two. It's a lot of work. You seen that before? Yeah, yep. You seen that? You definitely seen it. It's a lot of work to clean out a ditch. I was the one that had to monitor the sites in case they to keep up with regulations and whatnot. That's literally just it. So it is kind of boring, but you get paid to do it. Man, I'm a hypocrite right now. I am definitely a hypocrite. I literally said I was about to be vague, and I tell you about the jobs I did. But that's okay. That's pretty standard. Here, a bunch of farm when I was younger. It was pretty much seeing all the wheat. Yep, seeing all the wheat. I see a lot of wheat too. Jeez, this is gonna be a long process of painting metallics. I have to paint another tank like this too next week, because I need to finish up painting Dark Angel stuff before I can move on to Line Raider stuff. My Chaos Line Raider, which is twice as big as this one. All right, we're doing good. I'm doing pretty good. No one is going to look at the underside, fortunately, so that's a good sign. Are you using metallic paints? I am using metallic paints. I am very lazy when it comes to metallic. It just looks very translucent right now. It looks very translucent because I am applying the thinnest layer possible, apparently. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Yeah, it's super thin. It's super thin down. How much paint is in here now? Oh, there's like nothing. There's like zilcho. There's like literally like 5 milliliters of paint left in this thing. How big does this thing usually hold? Oh, sorry. Probably. Apparently, it holds 12 milliliters. I was very wrong. There's like less than a milliliter left. Since everyone has different all equally scary to me. Okay. Okay, that's a thicker one. Okay, I was just adding super little because there's nothing in here. I might need to grab another pot of metallic because I have one lying around somewhere. Bring me to life. Okay, 1 second. I gotta grab something real quick. I will be munching a little bit. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna put something on the screen. So give me like 5 minutes. I'll still be around. I'm just gonna be munching on some stuff. Let me see if I can put it on. High school days, really? Yeah, that's basically this playlist. Where is the text? Is it this one? No, it's not it. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I guess so. Oh yeah, this is it. Okay, let's see. Oops. My bad. Where the hell is it? You see nothing. Boom. All right, let's go with that. Change the color. Change it to black. Yes. Okay. Boom. Okay. Put it down up here. Yeah, up here. Yeah. Okay. I'll be right back in like 5 minutes or so. Give me a second. I will grab another pot of this and I'll be back in 5 minutes. Sorry, Lord, I kind of hunger right now. I'll be back. I got your picture, I'm coming with you, dear Maria, count me in. There's a story at the bottom of this bottle, and I'm the pen. When the lights go up, I wanna watch the way you take the stage by Okay, I'm back. That was probably the fastest I've eaten fruit in the longest time. Sorry about that. But mom literally walked in with some fruit in hand. I was like, I gotta eat this quick before it gets spoiled. All right, let's get this bread. I think that took me about 5 minutes to eat all of it. Yes. Do you have a full reference from my avatar? I don't actually. I actually don't. If you're talking about like a character sheet, I don't. I have one. Maybe I can try to post it. I'll post it on maybe Twitter or something. Oh, actually standing up made me feel a lot better. Holy. But yeah, I do have one. Just not the back portion. It's just literally the front. I can try to post it for you. I think you are in the Discord, right? I think you are. I'll post it in... Oh, you are? Okay, I'll post it. After the stream. Just remind me, because I am very forgetful now. Oh, why is it playing Simple Plan? Oh boy. Simple Plan was my jam back in high school. I'm trying to think. I don't like listening to it anymore. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing in here anymore. I need to grab another pot of paint because this one's actually empty. Okay, time to look for that pot of paint. Gotta go gold digging. Alright, where are you? You hear nothing, by the way. Where the hell are you? I know I have another one here somewhere. Nope, not you. What does it look like? It looks like that. Okay. If I don't have another one, this is gonna kill me. I know I have you somewhere. Okay. Where are you? No, not you, not you, not you. I looked at that one already. Oh, here it is. New pot of paint right there. I'm lucky. I am lucky today that I have two. Alright, this one's full. This one's gonzo. Oh, this one's so nice though. Hopefully it looks good. I haven't opened it yet. Yes! I need to shake it up more. The pigments are super separated. There we go. A lot better consistency. Oh my god, this is so better. This is way more consistent. It should be a lot easier to work with. Look at that. I need new emotes too. Probably I'll think about it. I only have the 5 because I was curious. Yes. Oh my god. I can feel it. This is gonna be a lot easier. This is a lot thicker. It's not that translucent. All right. Heck yeah it is. Look at this. Yeah, I don't know. This is a really long shot, but if I do well within the next year, so I was thinking of doing like maybe a 2.0, but that's like wishful thinking at this point. Very wishful. I think I slapped a bunch of other ideas together, and it looks good for the most part, is what I can say. But I think I need something something easier to do. Because apparently a lot of artists do not like to draw people in full plate armor. It's apparently a really hard thing to do. People do not like full plate armor drawing. So I gotta think otherwise. I didn't realize it was a thing that until much later down the road. And I was like, oh, I gotta tread carefully. But well, we will see what happens because I will probably be working again within the summertime. So hopefully I will probably still be streaming, but at a different time slot. Unfortunately, with the type of job I'll be working very really early mornings. So that'll have to change. I do understand that people really like. I really like this one because it's kind of easy. I think it's 1 p.m. PST is probably one of the easier times for me to do. Every time I try streaming late at night, it tends to get to me being really tired. I think the issue with plate is making it look inconsistent. The plate? What do you mean by plate? You mean like the metallic? Yeah, it's kind of inconsistent right now. You are correct. But probably because I need to add another layer of metallic. Because the other one I was using was super thinned down. Plate armor looking consistent for... Oh, the plate! Yes. Making it look consistent. Sorry, I got sidetracked a little bit. Yes. Agreed. Making plate look consistent on a person with a 2D rig is tough. I think you would understand much better than I would because you're a 2D animator and it sounds really rough for people who have no idea about rigging plate armor. It sounds a lot like a challenge. I understand that now. I definitely do understand 3D animator. But same thing, right? It's probably the same thing. Animating or 3D animating plate armor is like rough for a person, and I can totally see it now. I definitely do see it. You gotta wonder how it moves, how people actually want it done. So yeah, I think for the next one, I probably won't do plate to make it easier. Like, I do like it too much. It's much easier 3D. Oh, is it? Oh, interesting. Okay. But yeah, next design. I am no artist. I typically I commission an artist. I did it with this one because they were one of the only male 2D artists I've seen that I liked. Finding a live 2D artist that does male avatars is already tough enough. A lot of them do female looking ones. But yeah, it's okay. I find what I can get. I think I looked for a month before I settled on this one. Made a low poly 3D armor set, which is pretty good. That's pretty good. Low poly stuff is good. Every time a game looks good, I was like, why does it look so good? Take me back to the games that I can look at the polygons like RuneScape. In RuneScape, I can look at the polygons and be satisfied. Okay. A new journey soldier, yes. I need to find an easier design that I like. I think my idea is going for like an edgelord kind of deal. Or if I can, something inspired by Nightmare from Soul Calibur, because I like Nightmare as the definitive edgelord of our generation. Yeah, I have to add another layer of metallic later on. This is gonna take a while. Forever lost in the 90s, 2000s. I like to think the 2000s and 90s were peak for us. I think every time I look at animations Nowadays, it's kind of copying. What's it copying? Adventure Time a lot. Like nowadays, you don't see a lot of cartoons that are very action based. They're more comical and more down to storytelling. You don't have stuff that actually has like cartoon characters beating each other up, like Samurai Jack or like Teen Titans or any of those things, like Megas XR or whatever it's called. You don't see a lot of those anymore. You see a lot more of, I think, the deep storytelling kind of deals. Not a bad thing. I think it's like past our time, because that's what we grew up with. I think nowadays people grow up very, very differently. Mega Man Legends? I don't think I've seen the animation for Mega Man Legends. The closest animation I've seen for Mega Man is what was it? Mega Man Battle Network, the anime. What was it called? Mega Man NT Warrior, I think it was called. Yeah, I think it was called NT Warrior. But yeah, finding an artist, TLDR, finding an artist that does male models is really, really tough to figure out. But yeah, you probably have to spend a little bit of money to find a good one, and I'd be willing to do that. Come after summer or something like that, and whether or not I have a bigger following in the fall time, next fall. Have to see. I do like streaming as a hobby so far. It's very nice meeting new people that hopefully don't kill me. Oh, we're not playing this song. I'm sorry. I listened to this song too many times in car rides. There we go. You guys get to listen to American Idiot instead. Too thick. Too thick. I think we're almost done the metallics for today, and then I'll clean it up for tomorrow, and then we can finish it tomorrow. It will definitely be done by tomorrow. Yeah, I think that walk did me justice. I don't want to be sitting down for like... I do not know how people can sit down for like 6 hours. That sounds mind-boggling to me nowadays. I thought I would be able to do it for a job, but then I actually got an office job, and it kind of sucks. Sometimes with office jobs, you're sitting in front of your computer just scrolling through like emails and then reading stuff, and then that's it. Warring my hammer till I 40k. Hello, Emperor Rightball. How you doing? How are you doing? We are hammering the Warhammer today. Me Warhammer, you Warhammer, we Warhammer. That's too thick. I added too thick of a layer of metallic. No. Okay, we just gotta move it. We just gotta move it. Give me a second, Emperor, Egglord. In between breaks, I'd imagine. Yeah, in between breaks. I don't know. Sitting down for like a long hours is rough. I can see. You're doing good. Do you like to play the Warhammers, or do you just enjoy the painting portion, or building, or the reading? I'm out of primers, so I'm waiting for my paycheck. Yes, that's true. We wait for paychecks to buy more Warhammer stuff. I'm painting right now. Currently, I'm painting a Dark Angel's Gladiator Lancer. And I'm painting the metallic bits right now, which is taking forever. You only paint? Okay. Nothing wrong with that. I met people who only like to paint. And I always assume they play tabletop, because tabletop is what I like to do. You want to do more streaming yourself, Egglord? But my PC is having a fit when I try to do art streams. Yeah. What does PC usually do when it streams? I think it takes a lot of your GPU, CPU, because whenever I try to stream stuff, it takes maybe up to up to how do I say? I'm trying to think right now. 70% load or something. So it's a lot to do. And that's with a good CPU as well, a good processor. Oh, I need to fix this part too. My little ADH brain cannot do army painting. Yeah, the army painting is a lot to do, especially when you're painting hundreds of models. Is that heart shuts down from a small heat spike? I don't know what kind of computer or laptop you have, but if you cheap out on the power supply, that can tend to happen. Even with cheap thermal paste, you can manage, because I used the thermal paste that was used with the computer, that came with computer. It turned out fine. I just bought newer ones, and it turned down the CPU temperature by maybe 5 degrees or so, which is pretty big. So I was pretty happy with that. Yeah, I like to play the tabletop a lot. Emperor. Painting portion's fun, but it is time. It takes a lot of time, especially when you're doing an entire army. But you probably just only paint the ones you like to paint, which is totally fine. Yeah, I have started to learn that there are people within the Warhammer community that just only either like to read, like to learn about the lore, or just stick to just painting portion. Tabletop portion is difficult when you have to find people yourself who want to play. Any tips for painting black armor? That's another good question for black armor. When I was doing black armor, you can totally just paint it just entirely black, but sorry, there's also a but. There's also a but. You can add a little bit of maybe dark gray and try to highlight it dark gray, and then you'll get like a lot finer detail. Don't tell John Warhammer, but I only 3D print the models. But I think that look can spend 10 hours on the bottom. I'm telling. No, I'm kidding. I'm not telling. Yeah, I have 3D printed some models too. I just find using a resin printer is very messy. It's super messy. I think I would like FDM printers better. Yeah, I do like. I think I started printing models for D&D, but I haven't played D&D in a couple of months, so I don't know what I'm doing with my life printing D&D models. I asked my friend to print me like a 3D Warhammer carrying case, and it said it would take 7 days. I was like, what the hell? 7 days. It'll probably be more diverse in body shape. Yeah, that too. It's just that I can't, if I 3D print models and use them within Warhammer games, I just can't use them in officially sanctioned Warhammer games by GW, because they don't like it. It creates competition for them. You just get your friend to print them for you. Nice. Your friend has to put in all the work then, which is very time consuming to set up. Okay, that's good. Oh, I missed this part. Yeah, I need to beg my friend to print out some stuff for me that don't cost $1 billion. My team is cooked for sanctified matches since it's super illegal. Ooh, super illegal. Going down the illegal route, legal business. What we painting? We painting tank for Dark Angels. We're painting a Gladiator Lancer. Hello, Mad Dog. How you doing? Do you like to play Warhammer? I did buy one official model, which is called You Are a Mad Lad. You are a mad lad. I would not be able to paint that model. That model is beyond me. I saw how much detail is on that, and I was like, nope, never, ever playing AdMech, just because of how detailed all the AdMech models are. Cannot do it. If you are painting him, you are already better than me in every single way. We are best friends now for life. Dark Angels brothers for Caliban and for the line. Yeah. Not secretly a heretic. Not secretly a heretic. Wink, wink. What else do I need to do? What other metallic bits am I missing? Okay, we'll use a smaller paintbrush. I'm gonna give him a diorama attempt to do non-metallic metal. You are braver than me already. I cannot do non-metallic metal. Is tough. We dabble in a bit of heresy. Yeah, a little bit. I have both. I have a little bit of both though. My first army that I bought was was Blood Angels, and I still like them to this day. It's just that I need some variety at this point after playing them for 5 years. I smell a hint of falling on you, brother. I smell pretty good myself. Sorry, I just sniffled a little bit. I'm so sorry, people who don't like that. I know some people don't like people smacking their lips into the mic. Oh, thank you, Mad Dog. Thank you for following. But yeah, I think I have some expectations of what Warhammer armies to pick up. I have definitely a playstyle I lean into a lot, which is basically at this point durable and pure melee. So Deathwing Assault, head for the Dark Angels, and watch how the Deathwing Knights don't drop dead instantly. Okay, I think we're almost done painting the metallic bits for today. I was hoping that we'll find another fellow Dark Angels painter today while I paint, and I'm happy now. You are happy? Nice. Because this is probably the only little bits of painting I have left to do other than maybe Age of Sigmar and a little bit of World Eaters to do. But yeah, Dark Angels are a good vibe. I like what they bring to the table. It's basically a well-balanced list that isn't Smurfs, which my other friend plays. He plays Smurfs, the Ultramarines, and I do not want to be poster boys, unfortunately. In a world with planet destroying spaceships, the main form of combat being melee is so funny to me. That is true. It's very funny. Yeah, I don't know. Now that I think about it, it's very funny when you think about it. The main form of combat melee. Yep. When you run out of bullets, go into melee. There's a new remodel coming to Ravenwing models mainly. Yeah, I heard about that too. I have definitely heard about that, but I don't know when we're gonna get it. Because I remember that one time someone mentioned that the Chaos Dwarves were coming to Age of Sigmar, and that didn't happen until 5 years later. So I have no idea. It can be either next year, it can be 5 years, it can be 2 editions over. So you can never really know when we're gonna get new stuff. GW is very fickle, just like Zeech. Zeech is very fickle when it comes to getting new stuff. But then again, in Age of Sigmar, they got like those towers, the silver towers, silver spires, whatever they're called. And I'm so glad I opened up this new pot of metallic paint, because the old one had like nothing in it. We had, I don't know how much we had in it. We had less than a milliliter of paint left in it, and I was getting nothing. This paintbrush is doing me wonders, huh? Yeah, it's always interesting. I will always say it's always interesting to meet players of Warhammer, or like people who enjoy the hobby, whether it be building, painting, hobbying on the tabletop, whatever your deal is, and asking them what armies they play to. You never touch Age of Sigmar or like regular Warhammer? I've only done 40k. Yeah, that too. I think I dabbled into Sigmar just a little bit. I only have 2 armies for it, fortunately, but it's fun. It's like a beer and pretzel type of game. Like you can literally just like remember some rules, and then you can just like be drinking beer and just playing perfectly fine. Sorry, I needed to take a drink a little bit. Okay, let's try to finish up the metallic bits. I have a little bit left to go. I think I gotta redo the little floaty treads a little bit. Some of it's kind of, what's the word? Too translucent. It's very, very translucent. And then one bit of the tank fell off too, so I gotta paint that bit too. This thing over here, it fell off earlier when in the stream. It fell off just like that. There we go. It's funny when you say Deathwing. I'm actually working at Deathwing Terminator Rocketeer. Ooh, the one with the giant missile pod on its back. Ooh, that's super nice. I think I just leaned really heavily into just Deathwing Knights though, unfortunately. The Deathwing Knights are probably like one of the coolest models in the Dark Angels line. Other than maybe a couple of the characters too. A lot of characters are really cool. Like I think I think a lot of people will say the line is pretty cool nowadays. I want to see Belial get some updates. So Belial, it has a really cool model, but his rules suck. I'm so sorry, but the Belial rules are absolutely horrendous. Okay. Yeah, painting Wraithborn can be a challenge too, because sometimes it's like a beigey lighter type of paint too. So if you don't prime it and try to prime it by hand, it can be really difficult to get a solid coat. In my opinion, in my beginner opinion. My favorite is the Inner Circle. Ooh, the Inner Circle is really cool. I like the edgy knights and hoods. They're super cool. The Raven Wing Sniper Squad is so hard to find. Very, very rare. Nice. That's what I like about Warhammer. Very rare models to find. It's like me when I tried to look for Bionicle models on eBay and be like, yep, that sounds about right. Yeah, $100. Yep. I don't know if I can spend that much. I'm probably gonna buy some more though. I'm missing. Okay. If you know Bionicle, I am missing 2 from the 2007 set. I'm so sorry. I'm missing 2. I'm missing 2 of the lineup. I'm missing, I don't know their names off the top of my head, but I'm missing the white Bionicle and then the black one, the black colored one. Yeah, I might just cave in and buy them off eBay. Movie of Mask of Light. Yeah, I remember that. I have all of them. Oh, you got the original ones, like the original Toa Mata, I believe. I have only 3 of them. You're so lucky. So I have Toa Tahu, which is the red one. I have. Oh, you're talking about the Toa Nuva from Phase 2 Mask of Light. I have watched the movies. Most of the Bionicle movies. I haven't watched the newest one, which was the one where what's the Toa of Light called? He went to some weird like place. I watched the Mask of Light. What's the one with Metro Nui? I watched that one. Then I watched the one where they became Toa Hordika. Yeah, I'm not watching the newest one. I heard it was like super eh. The newest one is super eh. I probably won't ever watch it. I like the first 3 though. The first 3 was really good. I think my favorite one would probably be Metro Nui, the second one. The second one is super good. The Rakishi. Yeah, those ones. Yeah. Oh, you have that one. I don't have those ones. What's the underwater series? Yes, the underwater series. That's my favorite one. That's the Toa Mari and the Baraki. The second one that comes close is the Paraka and the Toa Inaika. The Toa and Ica are goated, but I think I like the underwater series too much. It's too good. Like when all the the Toa looking completely different, and they got like the rapid fire like Gatling gun. That's so good. Oh, you got the big fish with the razor teeth. Oh, you got Gadunka. I have that one too. It's still in my base. It's still in my basement. You like Hero Factory? That's good. I I have strong feelings about Hero Factory. I'm so sorry, but a lot of people I've seen that come into chat, whenever I talk about Bionicle, they talk about Hero Factory, but that's okay. I think I need to stop right there because Hero Factory is good. It has its own charms too. Phase 2 Factory. Oh, okay. I don't know too much about Hero Factory. I think that's about the time when I stopped collecting stuff. I stopped collecting Bionicle after the 07 lineup because after that the 2008 lineup was kind of garbage. Because they don't have movable joints. Oh, really? No movable joints? So, it's very interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna clean up a little bit of the metallic parts on the little hover things, and I'll go back to the sorry, I'm trying to find a good position to paint. I go back to the turret, and I'll fix that up a little bit. And it should be good for today. And we can chat for a little bit. They had no knees or elbow movement. Really? Yeah, that sounds foul. Yeah, I think I need to not be so hard on Hero Factory because they kill Bionicle in my opinion. But yeah, it's nice to hear about it now that I need to actually have a sit down and learn about Hero Factory. Because it sounds like it sounds really cool from your guys' perspective. It still to this guy kind of makes me mad that they forgot about Bionicle, and Bionicle is literally what saved Lego. Yes, it is literally what saved Lego. I think if I remember correctly, they did a lot of sets that were from other IPs, and they were actually gonna go bankrupt at that point, and they made the original IP, which was Bionicle, and people really liked it, myself included. People really liked it. I loved it to death. Ben 10 Alien Force Bionicles? I don't know what Ben 10 Alien Force Bionicles were. I even know they made those. I know what Ben 10 is, so that was pretty good. I think all the Ben 10 cartoons were good, minus the reboot, because I think that's way past my time. The reboot. Okay, yeah. Now it's becoming less and less translucent on these little hover pads. And then we finish it tomorrow, hopefully, unless it's gonna take me another millennia to paint on metallic. Okay. Yes, that is looking very good. Which reboot? The Ben 10 reboot. Sorry, I should have been more specific. The Ben 10 reboot, I didn't like it. Yeah, you were probably thinking about the Bionicle reboot. I've never had the Bionicle reboot stuff, but I think it was very nice that they brought it back for a little bit, even though it was only for 2 years. Ah, nice. This is looking way better and better. The reboot Bionicles were hype. Yeah, they were hype. I had no money though, so I was like, no, I can't get them. I can't get the reboot. I was upset. I should have bought them when I had the chance to. They were super stiff up, man. So were they actually really stiff? Huh. I have to look at them. I do want some of the older sets. I think I can justify that some of the older sets can be bought for $100 probably, but that's just me. Well, then again, I am a grown adult, so I can buy whatever the hell I want. It's just, do I want to spend $100? This month is my first time doing Kit Bash Noodle. Oh, really? You gotta show me. You gotta show me your Kit Bash stuff. I normally don't Kit Bash, but it'll be really awesome to see this, James. Compared to the old stuff, it was stiff. Oh, okay, after. I don't think I've shown you guys this. I think I showed last stream when I was painting. I showed a Bionicle, and apparently it was apparently one of the rarer ones that I didn't know. I don't know if you were there for that, Egg Lord, if you saw it. Maybe you were? I'm not too sure. It's been about a week or so. I was not. Okay, after I finished painting all the metallics on this turret, I will show you, and then you guys can see it. Give me like a minute. I'll be done pretty quick. Yeah, yeah. Some guy told me it was pretty rare, and I had no idea. Oh, I gotta paint this bit. Give me a second. This will be quick. Well, I guess I gotta just hand paint it and hope for the best. Take all the time you need. I'll need about a minute. Give me a minute. Okay, you know it's really weird. I say to other people, it's like, yeah, take your time, and then there's me. Nope, I'm not taking my time. I'm finishing as fast as possible. Yeah, yeah. Don't tell people to rush, because when people rush, they make mistakes, like I do. Okay, there. We'll just leave it like that. We'll fix it later. We'll have to glue it on again. It's fine. All right, that is... I think that's good for the start. Equals time to rush. Yes, it does equal time to rush. Okay, we'll finish this tomorrow. Oh, I just realized I gotta add a lot of highlights to it too. Might take longer tomorrow. Maybe if I paint longer tomorrow, it might be done quicker. Okay, let me grab that Bionicle, and I'll show you it. It's just on my bookshelf right now. Alright. That was quick. You ever seen this guy? Yeah, this guy. This guy's cool. Oh, yeah. Everyone was a Bionicle enjoyer. Let's go. This guy he's from the 06 line. So I think his name was Brutaka. He was one of the 3 Titans they had for that year. Series 4. I don't remember anywhere. Probably he's from 06 is what I remember. But yeah, this comes out. You don't think you've ever seen him? Oh. Yeah, he's one of the older ones. But yeah, someone told me he was extremely rare. Here, factory defect one, where it didn't have the color. There's a green gold instead of regular. Oh, interesting. I have more in my garage. Maybe I'll pull them out for a little bit. I'm not sure. But yeah, it is super nice. I still like all of mine. I kept all of mine, fortunately, so it's really happy. Really happy. Yeah. Okay, that's all I wanted to show you. I have another one. No, he's from the Water series was 2007. The Spiders was 2005. This one's from 2006. Okay, let me just put him back on the shelf. Okay, I think that is all the painting I'm going to do for today. It's really weird. It's really weird putting on 2 colors on a tank and it taking 3 hours. Well, that's because it's a tank, right? So it's gonna take a little bit longer. I come bringing amazing news. Oh, hello, Lifter. How you doing? How you doing? Maybe I'll go to the just chatting section for a little bit and see if it works. Let me see. Oh, no, it's not working. Weird. Weird. Okay, okay. What if I... Wait, how you doing, Lifter? How you doing? What Angels are getting our Librarian Dreadnought back? Oh, they are? That's so nice. I might have to pick one of the new ones up then. Yeah, with bad guys with the big teeth. Yeah, the Baraka. Those guys were sick. They were insanely good. I love them. Okay. Yeah, we can probably sit here for a little bit. It's okay. I got time. I just gotta clean this up. Remember, kids, don't leave paintbrushes to harden for hours upon hours. Because it had a video game. Yeah, the video game. I kind of want to get it. It's what's it called? Bionicle Heroes? Yeah, it's called Bionicle Heroes. You see, now that I think about it, people do remember Bionicle. It's just that they don't think about it too often. Okay, I gotta clean this. Oh, I got some... What's it called? I got some brush cleaner. I got some brush cleaner today. Yeah, I never used it before, but it smells very citrusy, is what I can say. It smells very, very citrusy. So the game plan for tomorrow is paint the rest of this. So red detail, gold details, leak book on Reddit. Oh, I see. Oh, the leak book. Yeah. I understand now. Okay, yeah, we'll finish this tomorrow. I'm just looking at the amount of highlights I need to do. I'm being like, oh god, there's so many. I got Nolan oil in the little crevices too. Yeah, there should be... I gotta clean it up too. There's a little bit of green bits I need to clean up. Okay. I left my paint in my backpack because I had to go somewhere tomorrow. I mean, yesterday. Alright. You guys are wanting me... You guys are making me want to... Uh-oh. Oopsies. Apparently my stream got booted off of YouTube. That's not good. But yeah, I am probably gonna end pretty soon, unfortunately. I think it's about that time where I want to end stream. Because I have to go out later today for Mom's birthday. But I will find someone to raid into. Let's see. Who was good to raid into? Let's take a look. Bum, bum, bum. Dun, dun, dun. Who is also... Oh, there's not a lot of people doing Warhammer. Let's see. Let's take a look. Amazing night. Amazing night. Oh, I'm almost ready. Take care. Okay, just let me find someone who I can raid into. Let's see. Some other person doing Warhammer. Let's see. Or anything miniature related. Actually, maybe this person. This person's pretty cool. They are doing something else, but probably I can do something. Let's see. We will raid into them. Oopsies. I currently cannot do computer things, apparently. Yeah, tomorrow, finish the tank, do whatever the hell we want. And we should be good. I think right now they're drawing some art, so make sure to say hello to them. But yeah, after I raid into them, you can do whatever the hell you want. Just say hello and then maybe dip out and see what the hell's going on. But they're drawing. They're pretty kind so far, I've heard. But yeah, Take care, everyone. Going to end screen and then raid. Goodbye.